He he only cares about himself and his ego. So this video could save my life. And if you are watching this video, it's not such a good thing. Either I'm dead or I'm in a very, very, very bad situation.
Apart from his extensive riches and famous horse farm, the ruler of Dubai, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, has been known as the strict father who would go to great lengths to get his children to follow his rules, including kidnapping and holding them hostage for years.
So I'm in a villa. I'm a hostage, and this villa has been converted into a jail. All the windows are barred shut. I can't open any window.
But some of his children have more freedom than others. Like this princess who doesn't wear the hijab, attends social events, and lives an extraordinarily lavish lifestyle. So what is it that makes this princess get away without following her father's Islamic rules? Why did her father give her the most expensive wedding? And why are people so enchanted with her? Welcome to Majestique. Let's find out. As the ruler of Dubai and the vice president and prime minister of the United Arab Emirates, UAE, Sheikh Dubai Holdings and his net worth is estimated to be around 14 billion. Other than his riches, Sheikh Mohammed is known to have a very large family. He has been married at 6 times to 6 different wives, some of whom he has divorced over the years, and is thought to have at least 30 children, including his heir apparent, Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum. Being an Islamic region, laws and customs can make life very restrictive for the women there. Many of Sheikh Mohammed's daughters and wives obey these rules without question because not obeying would lead to them being severely punished. In 2018, one of the Sheikh's daughters, Sheikha Latifa, made a video talking about her life in Dubai and how she was not allowed to drive or travel anywhere. She spoke about her plans to escape, saying that the video could save her life because her father was capable of doing anything to protect his reputation.
He only cares about himself and his ego. So this video could save my life. And if you are watching this video, it's not such a good thing. Either I'm dead or I'm in a very, very, very bad situation.
She talked about one of her sisters, Sheikha Shamsa, who had tried to run away in 2000 but was caught and has never been seen and heard from since.
She escaped because she didn't have much freedom in Dubai. She didn't have freedom to do the things that, anybody in a civilized world would take for granted, like driving a car or traveling or, just making choices for your own future.
A few hours after making this video, Sheikha Latifa was able to escape with the help of some friends from the UK. But as they were sailing in a boat that was supposed to take her to freedom, armed men boarded the boat, grabbed her kicking and screaming, and she was taken back to Dubai. No one saw or heard from her for about a year, but in 2019, she was about to get a phone and contact a reporter, telling them that she was being held captive in a villa.
So I'm in a villa. I'm a hostage, and this villa has been converted into a jail. All the windows are barred shut. I can't open any window. I'm being punished, and I don't know what can happen to me and how long this will last, and if they decide to release me, like how my life will be.
After this interview, Latifa just went off the grid and no one has seen or heard from her again. This just goes to show the lengths Sheikh Mohammed is willing to go to keep his children in line with what he wants. And not just his children, his wives as well. Sheikh Mohammed usually has 3 or 4 wives at a time, and they change periodically. When a wife disagrees with him, he breaks off the relationship, intimidates her, and takes her children. The first time that this happened was in the 1970s. When Mohammed was 23 years old, he went to Lebanon in Beirut and met a simple girl named Randa Al-Banna at a party. She was only 16 years old. Feelings flared between the two, and they went to London and soon got married. At first, they lived more according to European traditions. Her husband did not impose Arab customs on Randa and even dedicated poems to her. They lived a life filled with private planes, champagne, and parties at London's Tramp nightclub. However, things took a turn after the birth of their daughter. The family moved to Dubai, where Mohammed would reveal his true nature. He became unusually controlling and began treating Randa as nothing more than a concubine. They began fighting a lot, and when their daughter Manal was only 5 months old, Randa asked for a divorce. Things got really bad for Randa after that, as Mohammed threw her out of the palace and kept the child. She returned to Beirut broke and without her baby. For years, she begged her ex-husband to let her see her daughter at least from afar. But Sheikh Mohammed refused. He told her that she would never see her daughter again and barred her from entering Dubai for life. In an interview, Randa described the Sheikh as not an easy man. She noted that her daughter is now 40 years old and she still doesn't know what she looks like. I am not allowed to see her because I am the one who chose to leave. So this is my punishment, not to see her. And that's not the only time that the Sheikh would take a child away from their mother. His firstborn son, Marwan, was born by a German woman whose name is unknown. Sheikh Mohammed didn't even bother to take her as wife, but simply took away her child. More and more women would suffer the same fate over the years. The only woman who was lucky enough to get away with her children was the Sheikh's sixth wife, Princess Haya, the daughter of Jordan's former king Hussein. When the Sheikh accused her of adultery and divorced her under Sharia law, she fled to the UK with her 2 children and sought a protection order in a London court, accusing the Sheikh of abuse throughout their marriage. She also asked for custody of their children, telling the court about how the Sheikh had treated his daughters, Shamsa and Latifa, when they tried to run away from him. The Sheikh denied everything and sought to have his children returned to Dubai, but the court ruled in favor of Princess Haya, and she was awarded her a whopping $730 million in divorce settlement. Now that you have an idea of how Sheikh Mohammed treats his daughters and wives when they try to defy him, let's take a look at Princess Mahra's background and see why her father treats her differently. Why does the Sheikh favor Princess Mahra? So, around 1993, Sheikh Mohammed married Zoe Grigorakos, a Greek-born Arab woman whom he had met in one of his travels. But this was not going to be a normal marriage. It was what is known as a misyar, or traveler's marriage, which is like temporary marriage only allowed for travelers. Thanks to the misyar, the Sheikh didn't make any special commitments to Zoe. Mahra was born in February 1994, but it seems like her parents' marriage was over by then, and the Sheikh probably didn't know of her existence. Her mother named her Christina, and she was raised in London as a Christian. However, when she was 16, the girl was reunited with her father, and he made her an offer of a lifetime. She would renounce her own name, religion, and Western lifestyle in exchange for the wealth and fairy life of a princess. In other words, Christina would give her father complete control of her life, and she would receive everything the world had to offer. What would your answer be if you got such an offer? Would you take it? For Christina, she said, yes. The girl moved to Dubai, converted to Islam, and changed her name from Christina to Mahra. She was given the official title of Sheikha, which means princess. To make her father happy, she stopped wearing European clothes and dressed up in closed Oriental dresses. She agreed with the Sheikh in everything and never contradicted him. Perhaps because of this, her father seems to relax the rules when it comes to her. Unlike most of her sisters, she is often seen in public without a hijab, travels freely around the world, and has an active social life. She has also maintained her Instagram account, where she would share pictures of her lavish lifestyle as a Dubai princess. She still maintained her relationship with her mother, and going by her Instagram photos, the two seem to be really close. They even resemble each other. In 2022, Princess Mahra graduated from a UK university with a degree in international relations, which made her an even greater asset to her father because it equipped her with the skills needed to represent her country and promote its culture and policies to the international community. Sheikha Mahra's striking beauty and extraordinary life has been the subject of media attention, who often portray her as a modern and independent figure within the royal family. Her public image showcases a mix of traditional values and contemporary lifestyle, making her a notable figure both within and outside the UAE. She is regularly spotted attending a variety of events across the UAE, including the 50th edition of the Watch and Jewelry Show Middle East and the Gulf Bride exhibition in 2022. She has a strong passion for literature, arts, sports, and photography, and seems to share in her father's love for horses, and has been spotted attending the prestigious Dubai World Cup and posing with her favorite animals. Sheikh Mahra is a skilled equestrian and has earned many awards for her achievements in horse riding. One of her notable victories was riding her horse Dakhira to win the Italian Endurance Championship in 2012. Her love for animals is also evident in her Instagram posts, which shows her pictured with different animals like camels, horses, and falcons. She wrote in one of her posts, "My passion for animals, particularly horses, is a significant part of my life. I am dedicated to supporting and advocating for all animals, and I actively contribute my time and resources to make a positive impact on these magnificent creatures who have a profound impact on our lives." Sheikha Mahra is also known for her dedication to social causes, actively supports charitable organizations, and works to raise awareness about important issues. Her commitment extends to children with disabilities, where she is often seen spreading joy and offering support. She is also a vocal advocate for women's empowerment and champions the talents of local female designers in the UAE. Princess Mahra's lavish wedding. In 2023, Mahra received the biggest gift from her father, Sheikh Mohammed. He found her a perfect match. Sheikh Mana Al Maktoum, a relative of theirs. Mana is 34, handsome, smart, and incredibly rich, owning major trading, technology, and development companies in the Emirates and beyond. Besides this, he has an active Instagram account where he shares pictures of his adventures, traveling, skiing, and deep-sea fishing. He also seems to share in Mahra's love for horses and animals. The Sheikh and Mana made sure that Princess Mahra got the most luxurious and unforgettable wedding that Dubai had seen since Mohammed's own wedding. In April 2023, the couple signed their marriage certificate in a special ceremony called Al-Kitab, in which they vowed on the Quran to respect and be truthful to each other, sealing their promises with prayers. They later shared the news of their union on Instagram through a heartfelt poem written by the groom's father. The final part of the wedding took place on May 27, 2023, at the World Trade Center in Dubai, with many guests. The bride looked elegant as ever, dressed in a stunning white dress decorated with lace and rhinestones, made by the prestigious Ezra Couture fashion house. She complemented her attire with exquisite diamond jewelry and diamond watch. Her husband, on the other hand, appeared at the ceremony in traditional Arabian attire, making Mahra look like a true queen beside him. The hall was beautifully decorated with white flowers, giving it an elegant feel. The tables had lovely bouquets of white flowers and soft candlelight, creating a charming atmosphere. The party treats were incredibly luxurious, featuring a huge 7-tier cake that the couple cut with a real Arabian saber. Interestingly, all the wedding photos and videos available to the public only show the bride's mother and none of the other guests. It's said that the guest list included dignitaries, celebrities, and respected members of society who enjoyed an unforgettable experience. Although the exact cost of the wedding isn't known, some people estimate it was in the millions of dollars. This shows Sheikh Mohammed's special treatment of Mahra. None of his other daughters had such a grand wedding or were allowed to share their wedding photos on social media, which is why some call Sheikha Mahra the favorite. Since the wedding, the couple seems to be enthralled with each other, often posting cute pictures of them hanging out in restaurants and at a shooting range. In October 2023, they announced they were expecting their first child together. They later had a gender reveal party, showing that the baby would be a girl. The little royal was born on May 1st, 2024, with new parents, saying they would name her Mahra. What would you have done if you were in Mahra's shoes? Would you have taken the deal? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button.